Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. So today we're going to talk about one of the most critical service of AWS security, that is AWS CloudTrail. So guys who are in cybersecurity or working in any of the security domains across cloud, they would know about triple A, that is authentication, authorization, and accounting, right? So accounting part is nothing but in AWS it's the AWS CloudTrail. You know, so having said that, whenever a user logs into the AWS console, right? So what activities was performed by that user or the role is being logged in an accounting service, and this accounting service is nothing but it's known as AWS CloudTrail in AWS. So today we're going to learn about how AWS CloudTrail works and whether it logs the activities of global services like IAM or not, right? So without wasting time, let's get started. Okay, let's start with quiz 3. So this is the question that I asked on LinkedIn and YouTube. The question was, you performed IAM CreateUser action. Second was the EC2 Launch Instance. That is, you launched an EC2 instance in the AP South 1 region, that is Mumbai region, right? Now, which events appear in event history in AP South 1 region? So let's say you are an IAM user, you perform two actions. One was you launched an EC2 instance, right, the virtual machine, and second, you created an IAM user, right? Now these are two actions performed by you, right? Now the CloudTrail should log CloudTrail is a logging service, right? The Which resembles the accounting part, right? So technically it should have logged the events, right? And you are performing both these actions on AP South 1 region, right? As you know that AWS has multiple regions, right? Multiple data centers, and we are into one of the regions known as AP South 1, and you perform these two actions. Now the question says that which events appear in event history in AP South 1 region. Event history is nothing but if you go to the CloudTrail console, you'll see there's one option known as event history where you'll get all the API calls being triggered by the user, right? Now there are four options that was given. So what do you think? Both an IAM and EC2 events will be visible in AP South 1 region, or only the EC2 event will be visible, or only the IAM event will visible, or neither of them will be visible, right? So till the time you're guessing it, let's do the practical demonstration. So now I'm into the AWS console. If you see here, I've already clicked on AP South 1 region, right? So I'm into AP South 1. Let's go to EC2 and let's launch an instance. As you see right now, I don't have any instances, right? And I'm also logged in with, Deepak SSO username with admin access, right? So let me launch an EC2 instance. I will just show you a quick demo of how it's been launched. I will just choose one of the Amazon Linux distribution. Okay, I will not I will not choose any. I'm not going through with any customization for the instance type. Let's go with the free tier. I will not select any key pair because I don't want to SSH to that instance, right? And let it be all the settings be there. Okay, because I just want to show you whether this event will be logged in the CloudTrail service or not. Okay, so I'll just click on, I've given everything right. Let's say yes. Now let's click on launch instance. Yeah, I will proceed without a key pair because I don't want to SSH. I will give this demonstration some next time. What does that mean? For now, you just see that I'm launching an instance, right? So this is my virtual machine which is getting launched. It's running. Okay, it's initialized. Now what the second question says, second option says that I have to, so this one is done. I've launched an EC2 instance. Now let me create an IAM user. Okay, I'll go to IAM. Now let me create a user. I'll again give anything like test Deepak or something like that. Okay, I don't want any access to this. I'm just giving you the basic demo. Okay, so now I have created one user with the test Deepak name, and also if you go to the EC2 instance, I have created one EC2 instance, right? Now let's go to CloudTrail. So CloudTrail is nothing but it's one of the accounting service provided by AWS, right? Uh, and if you see here, this is the event history that I was talking about, right? Which events appear in event history in AP South 1 region? As you can see, I'm into AP South 1 region, right? Marked with blue. So let's say, so again, there's one catch that, whatever the API call has been triggered, it takes almost, max to max 15 minutes for the events to get appear in the event history. But yeah, let's see if it's getting there or not. Okay, max to max 15, but yeah. So let's see, I think this is the one, run instances. Let me check. Okay, if this is the one or not. So it says that if you go here, it says that this was the AWS Reserve SSO that was used. Okay, 1833 ending with 6661. Yes, I was the user. I'm the user itself. And the username is also the principal ID is this Deepak SSO. That's good. EC2.Amazon event source. Now let's say what's the instance ID. There should be somewhere the instance ID under the attributes. Okay. The AMI ID is the image that we have taken. That's fine. Yeah, this is the instance ID under the response element. Okay, let me check instance ID. Yep, 6 ending with 64E. Let me check if they're the same instance or not. Let me go to the EC2 page. Okay, see, this is the the same instance. And again, if you see the AMI is the image that I have used is this one, right? 8A8F. Let's check. Yeah, so that's the correct one. So the event has been logged, right? So definitely, what do you say? So definitely the events is getting logged for EC2. Now let's say for IAM, whether it's getting logged or not. Okay, did you see anywhere or the create user API call? Because I've created a user. So at the backend, what happens is AWS will trigger an API action known as create user, right? So for launching an instance, it uses run instances, and for creating a user, it uses create user call. So there's nothing, right? So what do you think? This is not visible. So there is one catch. So IAM and all of this IAM, Route 53 are such services which are global services. Okay, so, and EC2 is something which is regional services. I don't think you have seen here, but if you navigate to IAM, right? So I'll show you what I meant. See, if you click on, if you see here, it's a global, everything is grayed out. That means there's no option to select a region. So IAM service is such a service which is global service. It is not dependent on any region. Now what will happen if I make any changes to such services? Where does it get logged, right? So let's go to CloudTrail again. So everything, whenever there is a global services, right, you have to navigate to US East 1 region, North Virginia, right? I'll show you here. See, you are not seeing anything, right? Now let's navigate to North Virginia. Now there should be something known as create user. See, create user. At the same time, it's 12 p.m. in IST, and I will show you the time that I did that, right? Now let's verify whether this was right or not, right? Now if you see here, there will be something known as the event name was create user, and what was the username? It was the test Deepak, right? And it was spin up. I mean, this user was created by this ID. It's my own ID, right? I created it. So now let's see, this is the same name that I created. Let's go to IAM, go to users, test Deepak, right? And when did it happen? It happened around creation time. Okay, let's say this one, it came around, event time was logged at 8:12 p.m. IST. Now if I go to Mumbai region, the run instances was 8:11, right? You remember that I created the instance before, and then I created the IAM user, right? But yeah, this is not something which is relatable because CloudTrail is eventual consistency. So it doesn't mean that if you do this action uh, in the first step, then this will pop up in the first go. It's not like that, right? So the create user can pop up before the run instances. That's completely okay. But the thing is, it should get logged, right? So whenever someone reach out to you saying that, hey, there are global services, so where does it gets logged? So always remember it gets logged in the US East 1 region, not in the region where you created it, because even when you go to the IAM, it doesn't shows you the region option, right? So these are global services. So global services is always captured in the US East 1. I hope uh, it makes sense and your concept has been cleared, and stay tuned for more such updates. So, and yes, keep subscribing and keep supporting. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.